Welcome everybody. Welcome coaches. So, I want to talk to you guys a little bit today about make sure you guys can hear me. Welcome. Awesome. I want to talk to you guys a little bit today about uh, being prepared for your coaching sessions. And really there's a lot of things that kind of go into that, and I want to share with you some of the things that go into it, but I also want to share with you what my most favorite tip is that I think you're going to get a lot out of. And this is something, if you find that this is super helpful for you, then this is something that we go into more detail about, more coaching around in the Coaching Skills Mastery membership. So talking all about being prepared for your coaching session. So one of the big things about being prepared is that it will just allow you to hold the space for your client, like very well. It'll allow you to hold the space for your client, and you really want to be able to do that with a clear mind, right? So, what does it mean to have a clear mind? What is that going to do for you when you are spinning out in your own drama, when you are thinking about all of the things that could go wrong in life with maybe your dog is over here, your kids are running around, when you are thinking about not being able to support your client in the way that you want to be able to support them, you're not showing up to the call to be the great coach that you can possibly be, right? So, how do you actually get out of all of that so that you can hold the space for your client to help them create the results that they're wanting, and to also be the most successful coach, right? To show up in your confidence, to show up in your courageousness and in your certainty. So that's really something that you're really wanting. Like, I know that that's really something that you're wanting. There's not a coach on this earth who does not want to feel confident and certain that they can help their clients get the results that they want. So a couple of things I'm going to tell you first before I get into the big tip, right? And so the first one is to, of course, if you have kids and animals and all that around, you want to make sure that you are in a space where you are not going to be distracted. I mean, just think about the fact that your client probably does not have someone in their life that is dedicating time to just them, to just listen to them and talk about what's going on with them. Of course, they have friends or family members that they can talk to, but that's not the same as someone dedicating the time to just be just for them. Like, if you've ever had conversations, obviously you've had conversations with your friends and your family, there's a lot of back and forth in the conversation. You talk about some things that are going on in your life, they talk about some things that are going on in their lives, and so it's a lot of back and forth. So, what you don't get in that conversation with your family and friends is the availability of it just being about you and about what it is that you're wanting to accomplish and what's going on with you right now as to why you're not able to accomplish it, and then helping you to create pathways for that success. That's why it's super important for you to be all in, like for your client. No distractions. Make sure that you have the babysitter come, or the kids are sent away to where they need, whatever they need to go. The dog, the cat, whatever is in another room, just sufficiently cared for, or whatever. Like, we don't want to just like leave them out in the cold for 5 hours if it's like you live somewhere in Wisconsin and it's snowing, right? But you do want to make sure that your kids and your animals and all of those important things, people that you're having to have responsibility around and care for, to make sure that they are sufficiently cared for. So make sure that that is a thing. I always suggest to my clients to make sure that you're showing up as a professional. When you think about a 9 to 5 that you have to go to, then I want you to really think about when you showed up to those places. Sometimes they have dress codes, you're not allowed to wear these kind of clothes and this kind of thing, and it's for a reason, right? And so I want you to really think about what that could look like in your business and how you want to show up. Yeah, we all get into business because we want to be able to control our time, our money, the way that we dress, all of that kind of stuff. But we also want to be showing up as a professional. So, not saying that you have to put on full blown suit and if you're a guy with ties and all that kind of stuff, and if you're a woman that you're like dressed to the nines in like a Sunday outfit or a business suit. No, but you do want to put on clothing that allows you to feel great and be professional. Like this thing that I have on, this is actually a dress. It looks like it's a shirt, but it's actually a dress. Now, I could put on some jewelry, whatever to jazz it up a little bit, but it's not necessary. It is something that is very it's comfortable, but it's not like it's got rips all in it and you can, just all of the things. It's something that you can be comfortable in, but you can also be professional in. So I want you to just recognize that it is going to take a little bit of you thinking like outside of the box. Like, what do you want your business to be? Like, you're not just a coach, you're also a CEO. Hey, Aria. Merry Christmas and thank you for your energy too, girl. Yes, yes, yes. I be seeing you on your page. You be doing it all, girl. I love it. Anyway, so just keep in mind those couple of things. The other thing is to actually take a little bit of time to review what it is that you guys talked about last week or the week before, whatever your last coaching session is. And if this is a new coaching session and you have forms, then you can read over the forms. And if not, because like I don't do forms at all, then you can just really get into what I like to call the energy of being available, right? But first, what I want you to think about is what I do for my clients is I have a Trello board, and this is so simple and easy for you to set up. It's something also that if you are in the Coaching Skills Mastery membership, then you have access to the client Trello board that I use so that you can set it up for yourself. And there's a video that tells you how to use it and all the things. And so if you wanted to have access to that, then you get it for free in the Coaching Skills Mastery membership. So, Trello board, it just allows your clients to see all of what's going on. They can go back and watch the videos or the session calls or session notes or whatever you put in there. And it's also a way for you to not have to have notebooks and all the things around. And you can just go to the Trello board and you can look and see what were the last notes that you wrote. And I always put some kind of notes in because I take notes during my calls on a notebook, but I don't actually keep them. So that's a way for you to actually be able to like kill two birds with one stone, or should I say feed two birds with one seed. That is notes for yourself to be able to go back and look at, but also for your client to be able to read through too, and also watch the if you do Zoom videos or whatever kind of recordings, or if it's on like freeconferencecall.com, whatever it is, you're putting those links into the Trello board so they have the availability to go back and listen to them, and you have the availability to look at your notes, right? Right. So let's say that this is a first call, like you have not coached this client before and you're like me and you don't do forms, then you can just really go to this next step, which is the main tip. This is the main tip. This is something, if you don't walk away with anything else, then please walk away with this main tip to help you be prepared for your coaching sessions, to be a great coach and show up for your clients and help them get results, is to look at what's going on in your own mind. To take some time, grab a notebook, and ask yourself some questions. How am I feeling right now? Am I thinking about what I'm going to be cooking for dinner? Am I thinking about the fact that I haven't gone grocery shopping? Am I thinking about how hungry I am because I didn't take time to eat? Am I feeling like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can help this person. I don't know if I'm qualified. I don't know if I have the skills to help them. I'm feeling all over the place and overwhelmed. I'm fearful. Look, what am I feeling? Just write it out. Just making sure that you are looking at where you are so that you can come to the call with a clean mind. Okay? Having a clean mind allows you to not be in judgment. That's something to write down. Like, are you judging this client? What are you judging about them? What are you thinking that their behavior should be or shouldn't be? What are you thinking that the actions are that they're taking? What are you thinking about that, or the actions that they're not taking? Where are you passing judgment at? I mean, we're human, we're coaches, but we're human first. So that means that we have human brains. and all of the judgment is going to come out. Like, it's going to be a thing. It's not something that you can control, but what you can control is not going into the call with it. And that's why you're going to take some time before the call to evaluate what's going on with you first. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? What's coming up for you? What is the belief level? Like, where are you at on the belief scale of your ability to help your client? And if you don't believe that you can help your client, why not? What's coming up for you? What are you thinking? What are you feeling? What are you believing? Really get it all out and look at the truths, because honestly, these are the same steps and processes that you're going to be helping your clients with. So it would behoove you to actually know how to do them and to be working on yourself, because truly, whatever it is that is holding us up or keeping us from reaching our goals, it starts with your beliefs, right? So you coming to the call with a clean mind, and this evaluating process is helping you to come to the call with a clean mind, is going to be super, super helpful. So look at that and know that if you're having some thoughts about, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can help this person, I don't know if I'm qualified, then think about your mentor or the coaching that you've gotten and the tools that you've used. But the most important thing about those tools, I mean, even if you've gone through a certification program or you haven't, you know something, right? You know something. Look at what's going on, how you've used those tools in your life, and continue to use them. They can do nothing but help you, right? And that goes for just anybody's tools. Like, you're consistently learning. That's what the Coaching Skills Mastery membership is all about. It's about helping you to up level and add more things to add more coaching tools to your tool bag, so that you can learn more and be able to have an array of approaches and coaching models to help you work through whatever is coming up for your clients. So just consistently be using them on you. That'll help you when you're getting to this evaluation process. That will help you to look at when you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can help this client. I don't know if I have what it takes. I just don't know. What if they say this, or what if there's a lull in the coaching conversation? What do I do? So this will help you to kind of move through them, through all of what can possibly come up. Like, we don't know and we can't actually predict all of the things that will come up, but knowing that you have coached yourself and that you have used the coaching tools that you know about to the best of your abilities, then, and you're consistently still doing it, like, you don't just use them, you don't use your tools on yourself and then just stop. We're human beings. Again, I say we're human beings. So that means we're going to always have challenges to work through. As long as we're desiring, we're going to always have challenges to work through. And that's a good thing. It's a good thing for you, especially as a coach, because you know that you're going to always have the best client ever, and that is yourself. So use those tools. Keep working through whatever issues are coming up for you. Do your evaluating, and if that is one of the big hangups that you have of, I don't know if I can help this person get results, then call back in to your strength of you knowing how to use the tools that you actually know how to use, and master those two tools. Master the use of those tools. So, get your notebooks, your pens, make sure you've got everything together, and make sure you've gotten some kind of decent kind of lighting. It doesn't have to be perfect, like, it really doesn't have to be. Your clients are there to get results. They're not there to look at your background or, what kind of hair or clothing you have on. This is all for you, right? It's not for them, it's all for you. So I always suggest whatever it is that you have to do to get into your next level free flow energy, like writing your reality. I actually just did a class on that just the other day. That is also going into the Coaching Skills Mastery membership. So if you don't know about the process of writing your reality, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, but you can go into the membership and learn more about it. But writing your reality is a practice that I use and I teach my clients to get into their confident energy. Like, it works like magic. So writing your reality is writing as the person that you are right now, the person that you want to be in the future, you're writing as if you're that person now, right? So that's what it is. You're just basically changing what your reality is. Maybe right now you're feeling like, I'm scared. I don't know if I can help this person. I don't know if I'm going to have the right words to say. What if I'm suffering from imposter syndrome, like all of the things, right? Like all of the things, you have a lot of self-doubt and a lot of second guessing and a lot of confusion, right? You don't know if you're going to be able to help them. When you do the process of writing your reality, then it kind of knocks all of that out, because you're going to change everything. So if you're feeling like an imposter, then you can write, I always know what to. Or if you are yeah, if you're suffering from like imposter syndrome, then you can write, I'm confident, I'm courageous, and I'm certain in my abilities to help my clients get the results that they want. If you're feeling like you may not be able to help them get decisions, then you can say, I always make the best decisions. My clients get everything they need from me on my coaching calls. I connect very fluidly and easily with my clients. Everything's effortless on my coaching calls. My clients always get the most massive and epic results. Something like that, like whatever's coming up for you, you're just going to reword it and reframe it. You're going to write it all out, and you're going to do that right before you get on the call. That can be part of your evaluation process. So whenever you are feeling all the feelings, you first evaluate what's coming up for you. You're feeling all the feelings. Why am I thinking this? Why am I believing this? Like what is it? What am I believing here in this moment that's making me feel this way? Super, super important, right? Great. Well, I hope that you've benefited from this video, this content. And if you have, if it resonates with you, then please leave me a comment in the comments of this video. I'd love to know what you're going to be walking away with and trying out today. And if you'd like to know more about the Coaching Skills Mastery membership, the link to learn more is in the description of this video. And if you have questions, feel free to DM me. I'm always available to chat. Alrighty? Have a great day. It's been really great talking to you guys. Bye.